So I finished installing that first one. I'm going to do the second one pretty quick. Just show you guys roughly the order of all this. Oops, water. So you can see hypercos, they rust. Sucks. But it is what it is. This is a good, basically zero spring rate. Not sure if I explained these to you guys, but these are nice to haves. I don't think they're absolutely necessary, but I got them from Swift Springs, and as you can see, as you press these down, you can actually feel that it will twist. So as you press down, it twists. Now, you can't really tell because it's not that obvious, but I'd say it moves about this much, maybe 5-7 degrees or something. So as you do that, these plates give it a slipperier, more slippery surface to twist as needed. So I don't think they're super necessary. It's really more nice to have. I had them, I bought them from a while back, so I'm just going to use them. That goes that way. And I'm going to put another one here. That way. These helper springs are fully compressed once the car is at its own weight, so probably totally useless to have these things on a helper spring, but you know, I had them. Going to put the 7K springs on here. Got my glove caught. Oh well. And then this top hat goes next. Okay. And then this other top hat goes next. Or maybe this is a top hat and that's more the spring top hat. I don't remember the exact term. I have a washer here. I don't know if this is necessary, but I have it here anyway. And then put that in place. I need to go to the store and pick up a washer that's the right size. I'd forgotten I left that in there. It's important when you're torquing these down, you torque the bolt, or you tighten the bolt and the shaft doesn't twist in place, because that might wear out the seals in there prematurely. So there you go, those two are done. Going back in the car, let me do the fronts. Okay, so here we're at the front. This is the passenger side and this is the driver's side. So I'll go through these quick. Pretty much the same process. There's the front. I built these cup kits, oh my gosh, 4 or 5 years ago, and they've held up pretty well. I haven't needed to rebuild them. Probably should. They've held up really well. Also, these are JRZ hydrometer bump stops. these actually don't come on the NSX dampers yet. I had to get those from my friend Will, who didn't need them for his CRX, so I borrowed them. They're actually quite a bit taller, so I had to measure the wheel travel to make sure that my wheels would hit, or the damper would hit the bump stop first before the wheel hits the fender. So I was getting a lot of, you know, under hard compression turns, that wheel would kind of go crashing into the frame, not really the fender, but into the frame itself. So that was bothersome. So I figured the best way to stop that was with a hydrometer. So I'm actually limiting travel by, you know, what is that, 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches. But it does the job, which really happy with that, because I can drive the canyons, which can sometimes have very shitty roads, and not worry about it. So these are 9K springs for the front. Putting these on. These are a little trickier to put on because I gotta compress these down fair bit. I got the bushing in there. Got that in there. Okay. So that's gotta go in. Beautiful. Get the orientation of the spring right. Sometimes screw this up. Yep. Details. Details. That's there. Lock it down with that. I really should get these anodized or powder coated just so they can hold up better in weather, but no one sees them except me. Oh. That looks good. That was pushing down on the, I was wondering why there was some tension on there, but I realized it was pushing down on the bump stop that didn't push in all the way. But that feels good now. It's got some wiggle. It's good to go. Let's do this last one. I like to hold the shaft because when it starts turning is when I stop. Oops. Here's the other one. Just knock this out real quick. So put this on. Put this on first. This adapter. The main spring itself. Okay. If I was smarter, I'd put something in there while I'm assembling it, but it's probably too nitpicky. To go through all the way. There we go. Which I did not do on the other side. So that's a standard pillow ball, but you need an adapter like this, which we had to machine because I couldn't find any proper ones at the time to fit the shaft of this, so there's no play. So that's going in next. sure if you guys can see this. There we go. There we go. Washer goes in place. I don't have this set to full tension, by the way. It's actually pretty low torque right now, but it's enough to get these tightened down. Oops. And that's it.